Good morning, August 27th. I want you to check out these cats, which has got those bells collar around their necks. Alright, another one. And also has a bell collar. Jeez. And that house is still under restoration. Several months, several weeks now. Pretty quiet. I got all of these flies flying around me right now. Jeez. Just turn it off, the camera, and get rid of these flies. Another low pressure area. So yesterday I got caught in that rain and I had to hurry back home. All in all, yesterday I was only able to do 9 kilometers. Tried to do better, but that's how it is. This bread is very sellable. I still have some lower back discomfort, but it's improved. So yesterday I finally decided to replace the lifter, the cylinder lifter of my computer chair, which has always been giving me an issue because it will slowly go down when you're sitting on it for long periods, and it really causes more distress to the back. So I went and checked. If you check online, it's supposed to be a universal lifter, gas cylinder lifter. It's more like a shock absorber. Anyway, hearing his dog like a baby. Yeah. So it's really not easy to tell whether the chair I have uses a universal lifter. So I decided to just buy it directly from the store. And that is where the long story begins. Unbelievable. Well, before leaving, I knew that they have a store at a certain road where I usually pass through on my way to Mandaluyong. So I decided to go to that store first. Turns out that they're only a store and they don't sell parts. And I was told by this lady that I need to go to their spare parts store, and gave me a location. So I went to that location. And even the address is not good. When I reached that address, it was supposed to be at the corner of two roads. Turns out it's not there. And the people who approached me were telling me that it's done. I said, no, it's impossible. I just spoke to their clerk, and I was told that it's supposed to be here. Finally, another person came and told me that it was just a few walk away. So I did, and after some searching, I finally found the store. Well, despite some rains these past few days, the river is still shallow, although the current is strong downstream. Boy, I really like to have a kayak I would like to kayak this all the way to Manila Bay. I think that would be an adventure. Oh, I finally reached that store and I was greeted by this person who was sitting behind the desk, and asked him if I had that part, and he said he's not sure because the person in charge, their inventory is not there yet. Unusual for a store at that time because it's past 10 o'clock in the morning. So he said just try to get in touch with that person, and as soon as he does, he'll let me know, and I could just take a seat and wait, or I could come back. I said, no, I'll just wait. While I was waiting, their clerk, my God, has the never heard of an employee complain so much about his work. I was just listening to him complain. And then after about 10 minutes or more, he said he's got a part. But before this, I asked him how much that part will be, and he said $500. Anyway, a few moments later, maybe after more than 10 minutes, he asked me if I wanted to buy a part, if I need a receipt. I said I really don't. Well, he said if I don't, maybe if I'm interested to buy a similar part. So I asked him, so how much would that be? And he said, well, it will be the same price. I said, oh my, that's, I've heard that modus operandi so many times. And because he said the person in charge might take longer, and if I'm willing to wait. I said, okay, can I have a look at the part? Showed me the part. Good thing the part was a little bit shorter, although the diameter seems okay. But I told him, no, it's okay. I mean, maybe if he offered to me for $200, maybe I'll get it, maybe. And he said they don't sell used parts. I didn't reach this age to be stupid anyway. I know how they work, and that's part of calling the company. And I could only sympathize with the owners of that shop. Cyclists are wearing a raincoat. Must be raining somewhere. So if you don't understand how the modus works, this is how it's done. And I hope the others who's had that experience before would know how it works. Anyway, so somebody would bring a chair. Well, it could have been a car, right? And they have it assessed, and the mechanic would tell that person this part needs to be replaced, even if it's only slightly damaged. So it's almost practically new. So the customer agrees, have the parts changed. The shop keeps the part, and then if another right customer comes, they will offer that part to that person and sell it as brand new. Maybe just give it a bit of a buff, and that's how they can earn an extra bucks. Amazing. Anyway, finally he found the, the inventory clerk. I get my part, gave me a receipt, and I was told I have 6 months warranty. I said, wow, that's good. You have 6 months warranty for this? Yeah, he said. So does this part have a serial number? And he said it doesn't. So I said, how can you tell if that's the part you sold the customer? So then he said, we just trust. Okay. Through KFC. Anywhere you go, a lot of stores. And a lot of these things are just for once. I guess needs are the easiest. Nowadays, we have reached a stage in our civilization in which need is easier to reach. For majority. Obviously, there are still some who have issues reaching their needs. I hope I wasn't recording a while ago. For a moment I thought I saw a red light. Jeez, that was long. Garbage. Finally reach our corner. For a moment I thought that guy wearing black is a statue. Oh wow, what's happening here? Police. Hi, morning. When this road was built, all these houses suddenly became lower. Golly, and look at his mirror. Sorry, look at his window and the door. Oh wow. I'm pretty sure water will be going in those houses. 100 and make it 1,000%. 1,000%. Jeez. Wouldn't like to be living in that house. Oh. There doesn't seem to be any scent. No. No scent. None. So why are there days there are more scent than others? I hope I could see that guy again. I saw fishing in one of these pools. Wonder what he was catching. So far so good. The day has been slightly dry. Slightly. I could have taken my bicycle. And yesterday the sun was out when it started to rain. And then I had to hurry go home. Jeez. There seems to be a road inside. Good looking house. Is it perfect? Ha. Good looking houses are harder to repair. You gotta have the money to maintain it. Yeah. So I was watching that documentary about Lee Kuan Yew and how he lives his life in frugality. He follows the Confucian philosophy, not to overindulge. Obviously, in his status, he could afford better, but he chose not to. Also to show a good example to his people. And which brings me to Jakarta. Sorry, Indonesia. So Indonesia is moving their capital, and they hope to finish the project within the next 10 years, perhaps. Anyway, so they have begun. So far they're constructing the plaza and some of the houses of the ministers. And when they pan the camera, oh man, what's happening there? One could see the houses of the ministers being large. So, overindulgence again. Do they really need to be that big? Caught that on camera. I saw that guy fishing. It was here. I wonder if there's any water here. Rooster factory. Actually more like a breeding station. So this is where they park these machines. Wonder what they're for. Are they fixing? Looks like it's just been used. I don't recall any ash fouling that I saw.